to accommodate for that kind of event. Like even the Olympics, we build vehicles for the Olympics. Um, Another big thing is races. Everyone does their best to bring out their best vehicles. I mean, even like the only one I can think of really, like off the top where everyone shows off their vehicles is Summernats. Because everyone wants to get into the Street Machine magazine. Everyone wants to have their car in the Street Machine magazine. Yeah, I have had a vehicle in there, but not in the main pictures. I took a couple of vehicles to Summernats. No awards or anything, but it made it into a book. Rat rods. That's what I build. That's my I like the rust and the patina and making something work where it's not necessarily for that. I like to keep the vehicle as much as looking as the vehicle itself. I don't alter it that much. It's just all the accessories on top of it. And that faded, rusty color with a clear coat. I mean, you can't go wrong with that because no one else can copy it. You can make that weathered look, or you can leave the car out in the weather. I prefer to find a barn find and leave the original colour on it, clean it up and put the original colour on it, leave it on, and then just whack a clear coat over it. And like, a lot of people go, oh, your car looks like shit. It's like, yeah. It's kind of a sleeper though. That's what I like about rat rods. They're like, oh, it's a piece of shit, it's a rust bucket, rah, rah, rah. All right, let's go on the quarter mile. Let's see how much of a rust bucket it really is. And they're like, your car can...
Shit.
Fuck!
Your fake cash is in genuine trouble. It's about to get used in an arms deal.
Yeah, I went on the other side of the fucking town. Oh, I knew money and shit needed to be sold. Like, I got 3 of them I need to sell. Why is it telling me to go that way? That's what I mean. Yellow Brick Road fucking tells you to go the wrong fucking way. I can go this way and get there a fucking lot quicker. I go straight through the center of the fucking map. And considering that I'm losing money or product, I want to get there as quick as fucking possible, not take the fucking highway and take forever. How's that? Like right at fucking Vinny's job, and he gives me a fucking phone call, you gotta go to the other side of town. Like, what the fuck? Hello, game. You seen where I was? Oh, don't tell me the game didn't know where I was and what I was about to do. It knew exactly where I was. That's why it did it. If I was out there selling stuff or on my way out there to selling, it wouldn't have happened. Because I would have been too close. No challenge. No chance of losing anything. So the game won't do it. It's programmed to fuck you up. It's programmed to make you do something like this. Written in. Coded, whatever you want to call it. I know that much, like, because it's happened so many times. Every time I'm in town fucking around, bang, phone call, gotta go defend your business. Bang, phone call, gotta go and get this. And I'm not fucking around, it's just... Yeah, I really want to go that way. I know where it is. They're at the wreckers, basically. The plane wreckers. Where you pick up the tank. In the Bodang, Bodang, whatever the fuck the hell would you call it. That's what I mean, I've done it that many times. I know exactly where they're going to be and how to do it. And why it's doing it. Oh, look at that, shock horror, exactly where I said they'd be. Wow. Now I see why everyone wants to play with Ghost, but if you want to play with Ghost, you better help Ghost fucking with his last heist on his list. If you can't do that, Ghost can't help you. It's Sam Ghost. S-A-M-G-H-O-S-T. Remember that name. Everyone knows it's see Yacht Life again. Another friend. This is what I'm getting sick of. 5 weeks on the same job and no one can help me, apart from one. That's pretty fucked up, people. Yet you all want me to go and help you on Humane Labs and fucking the Pacific Bank and the Prison Break and this and that. But you can't come and help me on one setup, one last setup, and then basically you all get to take. I'm giving up my share. So I can't believe that. I couldn't care less if the vultures turn up. I want it off my fucking list. I want it done. I want to be able to move around. I want to be able to stream the other things that I'm able to do. If I can't stream them, yeah, like really, how am I going to do it when there's no one around to play? Apparently. 30 million people a month and no one can come help me. 2 other people can't come and help me and Jinxie. Shame, eh? Real big shame. Or we get useless players, hey Jinxie? Some dumbass that can't do it. But thinks they can. Really? Yeah, Yep. No. Oh, well, at least you're going, you did well this time. Yeah, thank you. I did well. Ah, yeah. Upon you, you're right, yeah, wow. Boy, you're right, yeah. Kids are alright. I gotta turn my air conditioner up. I gotta use a set of pliers to turn my air conditioner up. The knobby thing broke. And there you go, another 400,000. Well, I'm fucking must have spent some money. But I'm still over, 7 mil. And when I do this, I'll be over again. So, yeah, 425,000. So that'll be 525,000. And then I've got Clock and Bell on the way as well. And I know there's a couple more that need to be sold. So I'll be up to 8 mil, over 8 mil very soon. And that's without playing with anyone. That's without going on any heists. And that's without doing my heist. Because I can't. The only heists I can do are 2 people heists with Jinxie. Because that's my most reliable player. That's the player that's always got my back and I've always got hers. As for all my, like, yeah, I know Langston, I think he's got a farm to run and all the rest of the family, blah, blah, blah. So that, I give him credit where credit's due. He doesn't have a whole lot of time to jump on the game, but when he does, he's awesome. He comes as help out. That's another one I direct, because Jinxie doesn't know about all this, like, Nathan, he's married up, so you definitely want to add him. He's not going to hit on you or anything like that. He's just going to fucking come here and play with you. But that's the other thing. It's not a dating site, guys. It's a fucking video game. Regardless if you make a friendship or connection. Don't be rude to the females, or we won't be playing with them very much longer. They'll get too disgusted and, just basically, guys, back off. And that's coming from another guy. And I do know there's a lot of very attractive female gamers out there. Even the ones like me that aren't that attractive. So just back off. If they bring it up or mention it, then, by all means, but don't get creepy. And going straight to the sexual thing, it don't work, eh? Be a gentleman first. If you want to fucking woe a woman or get a woman interested in you, be a gentleman. Be nice and polite. Have some decorum. Let the chips fall where they may. Who knows what's in the cards? Who knows what's in the future? Well, not all of us. I wouldn't be surprised if Jinxie sends me a message going, have you seen us meeting in the future? Ah, now that's a question. I already said I wouldn't mind meeting you, girl. But have I seen in one of my visions...
So, so if you can ferry him and the Kush back to his place and keep your sanity, then you'll get...
I just pulled the gun to... Alright. What music should we try? This one. Gotta go to the reggae when you're stoned. Oh, what? I'm hooked up on it. Just slow, brah. Let's go, brah. Oh yeah, I'm stoned, man. Fuck, I'm rooted, bastard. Mate, I should chuck a rum into this. Oh no, I'm not gonna have a rum until I get fucking Humane Lab off my job, off board. Gone. I'll have a celebration rum for getting that job off my board and not getting paid for it. I'm deadly serious. I will put my payout to 0. I will put all that percentage on the rest of the players. Anyone who's willing to come and help me on the last setup. Man, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm like, fuck, turn off the engine. What's an engine? I'm that fucking stoned, man. I don't know what the fuck are you doing driving in front of me? I'm stoned, fuck ya.
Well, I'm not ruling
Beep. I can see why you can't drive, but why the fuck are you making me drive, man? I'm just as stoned as you. Like, what the fuck? I suppose because I'm the boss. It's like, hey boss, you can get stoned and we can crash and die, burn in a horrible fiery death, but if I do it, you're gonna get up me, maybe kill me. Oh yeah. If one of my subordinates fucking blew up fucking $500,000 worth of fucking weed, oh yeah, I wouldn't be fucking happy, that's for sure. I maybe not kill them, but I can tell you now, they'd work their ass off for that fucking money. They'd make sure they replaced it. That's why I don't let anyone work for me, man. I work for myself because how's it go? If I fuck up, then it's all on me. That's why I do a lot of things on my own. Because if I fuck up, it's all on me. I don't have anyone else to blame. Not that I would, but if I do it yourself, if you do it yourself and it doesn't go the right way and you fuck up, you've only got yourself to blame. If you do it with someone else and, you know, it all goes awry, well, then you got someone else to blame. But I still don't blame. It's like, well, that was on me, wasn't it? I'm that type of person. I usually take the blame. Because I don't see the point in someone else taking the blame and not knowing what to do. And getting in trouble. Where I've been in trouble. I know how to handle it. I know what to say and do. Regardless of the situation. It's like, yep, I did it. It's my fault. When I'm walking down the street doing fuck all and the cop pulls me up, I tell him to fuck off, really. Like, I give him my information and then I tell him to fuck off. Really? Although that young cunt the other day, I'm like, I was right at the front of my fucking house. My dogs are going off at him. Like, I'm telling my dogs to shut the fuck up. I'm there. I had the groceries basically in my hands. My dogs they knew I had food. But yeah, here this copper is questioning me, doing the 20 questions. And I'm like, dude, I'm right at the front of my house. I've told you what you need to know. I've given you my information. Can I go? Because I've just fucking lugged my groceries all the way from the shop to here. I'd like to go inside, unload my groceries and feed me fucking dogs. As you can see, they're a bit hungry. Like, I'm not an arsehole to the cops, but if you want to fucking waste my time, I'll turn around and go, look, mate, you've got everything you need. About time you're on your way, eh? And like I said, the older cop, the one I knew in the driver's seat, he was cracking his ass up. Like, fucking, you could see them smile ear to ear, like, as I'm giving the young fella shit. Like, he even said to the young fella, we got everything we need, let's go. And the young fella kept on going. So, that's why I was laughing. He's like, I know this fella. He's going to give you fucking a whole mouth full of fucking lip if you don't fucking go on your way. And I did. I basically said, look, mate, you got what you needed to know. You know what you need to know off me. I bet you're on your way. And he's like, are you telling me to leave? I'm like, yeah, pretty much, because my dogs don't like you. And I'm not going to stand around in the hot sun and let my groceries, you know, go bad because you want to waste my fucking time. I did actually swear at him. And he's like, I could arrest you just for that. I'm like, no, you couldn't. And the old fella's like, no, you can't. He's got Tourette's. He's got a speech impairment. He's got mental problems. You go there, you're going to lose. Not to mention, I didn't direct a swear word at him. I said, you're fucking wasting my time. It was just used in a sentence. It was just a word. Which you are allowed to say fuck in front of a cop. As long as it's not directed at them in a threatening manner, you're allowed to use swear words. Most old people, they can't help it. They'll even tell the young coppers to go get fucked. And no copper in the world would dare, you know, it's respect your elders. And that's the other thing I thought, like, I'm fucking, you know how old I am, I just told you how old I am. So you're 20, I'm 44. So respect your fucking elders and do as you're told, cunt. Fuck off. Because I'm not doing anything wrong. You just looked up my criminal history. I've got no warrants, I've got no fucking outstanding fines. I haven't been in trouble, like I told you, for fucking the last 7 years. So on your way, boy. I don't care if you're wearing a uniform or not. If you're wasting my fucking time, I will tell you to take a fucking walk. And that copper was wasting my fucking time. And his own. And I'm sure everyone's had it before. Coppers just absolutely wasting everyone's time and throwing their fucking authority around. Where most people, mate, you take that badge, that uniform, that gun away from you, you're just another fucking person on the side of the road. Really? You start looking at police officers like that, like they're a human being. Under all that shit, they're still a human being. Under any uniform, they are still a human. Still a person, just a person. Not a superhuman, just a person. And that's what I remind police officers. You take that badge off, that uniform, them guns away from you and that taser, you're no more a person than I am. And technically, I can ask you to go out the backyard, we can go toe to toe, and you'll lose.
That's a success.
And he's like, what about my fucking police training? Your police training doesn't outweigh military training. And not to mention, I train myself in martial arts, defensive martial arts, so you won't win. Not offensive. I'm not an aggressive person. I'm not an aggressive fighter, but I will defend myself if need be. And I will, if I need to, put you to sleep. That's another thing about defense. You don't have to knock someone out, one pressure point, and they go to sleep. They go night-night. Wake up with a hell of a headache. And, yeah. They go, oh, won't fuck with that cunt again. But I can get in a lot of trouble because if I press the wrong pressure point, like the one that makes you go to sleep and well, basically the one that makes you go to sleep is also the one that makes you go to sleep for good, depending on how much pressure you put on it. That's what you don't know in movies. You know how they put, you know, they call it the sleeper hold. It's not a sleeper hold. It's actually a kill move. You can, like, I've even had it done to me where you hold, there's the two main arteries near your neck. You find your heartbeat. If you apply pressure to that too long and starve the oxygen and the blood to your brain, you're basically brain dead. But that's what you're doing. You're basically knocking someone out. It's the same nerve or pressure point that is actually connected to that artery or that vein or that thing. But if you starve the brain from oxygen or blood, basically you can severely brain damage someone, or basically, and brain damage is just as bad as killing someone because depending on the extent, you may as well just kill them. Like I told people, if I could never see again, if you took my sight away, you may as well put a bullet in my head, because if I can't drive or ride a bike or drive some kind of vehicle ever again, you may as well put a bullet in my head straight away. If I can't build them again, like, okay, yeah, there are blind mechanics, but no, it's not the same. And I can imagine driving with sight and driving without is not the same either. Like I said, go watch Running on Empty. There's a blind man. He gets out on the highway and he still drives. But it's an empty highway out in the middle of nowhere. But it still wouldn't be the same as driving. Because he used to be able to see. Something happened and he went blind. Which can happen. Or you just get old and basically, like me, you don't like wearing your glasses or wearing glasses and shit. Anything on my face too long hurts. Like I can't even go out for a long period of time because the sunglasses I wear, even though they're comfortable, it feels like it's crushing my head. It's the same with the hat. Although I've worn a hat for so long that it just now becomes a part of me. It feels like it. I don't even feel it. Like I won't go anywhere without my hat. Cap, whatever you want to call it. But how's it go? No, I don't. I wear it backwards when I'm online because, yeah, I don't need the bill in front of me. But outside, yeah, I mask up. Basically, the top half of my face you can't see really. And when COVID was around, it was even better because I could actually cover my whole face. I don't like people seeing me. Like, yeah, I may say I'm an invisible person where people don't see me, but I do a lot in my power, so, you know, I'm invisible. I don't stand out in the outside world. Even if I did something different to my hair or my face or whatever, like I said, I want to get that wanted tattoo I've got on my character across my eyebrow. I'm going to have Trevor's tattoo around my neck and then just below it in small letters, FTW. Because when you say fuck the world, you mean everyone, everything in it, basically. You're not just going after one race or one person like fuck the police. Because you're saying to the whole world that I want to live my way. But it'll be in small letters, not like I got on my character. Like, that's a bit too big for me. I don't want people to think that I'm a real fucking absolute asshole, which I'm not. I'm a really nice person, but I am an asshole as well. I'm a really nice asshole. But like I said, I want Trevor's tattoo and cut here, like right around my neck. Maybe my other housemate that's coming back, he can do it for me. Well, he's an artist. He's a musician, but he's got a steady hand. I've seen him draw. I've seen him write. So I've got a pen tattoo gun. So all he has to do is put a broken line around my neck and write cut here. That's it. And the wanted one. And FTW. So there's a few tattoos. Like basically, I'm just going to have to endure a lot of pain around my fucking neck and eyebrow. Like, I've got the equipment, I've got the sterile shit, I've got everything to do it. It's just, you can't do that in the mirror. Not lettering. You need someone to do it. Like I said, as a tattooist, I can tattoo most of my body, but parts of my body I can't. Especially if I want to put a certain design or writing, because if I use a mirror, it'll be backwards. And the only way it'll look good is in a mirror. Yeah, I understand if I do it the right way, well, maybe it won't. Not in a mirror. I don't know. All I know is it's gonna fucking hurt, especially around the neck. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, it's only gonna be initials and 2 small words, but that's still going to be a lot of work. A lot of pain. I do have a high pain threshold, but there's certain places that it's still fucking painful.
Okay, let's get the laptop. Our target's image should be with you now. If you
I still know it's happening.
you might avoid some inconvenience.
Right. I feel pain as a warm sensation. And it just gets hotter and hotter. Oh, I'm on hard this time. There he is. Hey, buddy. How you going? Can I take your laptop? Yous all get the same if you fucking stand up. So fuck off.
Excellent. This should tell us exactly when we need to hit the factory.
That was a good song. Saying I'm banging on the dashboard, I'm saying hits his best, and I'm banging on the radio. Didn't hit him. Oh, I love this car. Sky. Say hello to Sky. Oh, the rims there, that light pearl. Right at the bottom. The chest on it, banging on the dashboard. My chain hits the bass, and I'm banging on the radio. My chest when I'm banging on the dashboard. I'm banging hits 2 mil for this car. Over 2 mil. Yeah, not here. Oh yeah, it is. Yep.
Ourselves another hacking device. Our guy with the terabyte deactivated the last one we took. So
Let's party, little robots.
and he's repaired the security system since your last visitation. Eliminate any drones and you should disengage.
See? Not one single bit of armor gone. They're drones. You're quicker than a drone. Even the one that comes to blow you up. I figured it out probably 2 days ago.
Device? Good. Now you should have no issue requisitioning a train.
Well, I figured it's just a drone. It's not gonna fucking hurt me.
As usual,
They never even fucking shoot you.
you have access to the train.
The only one that gets you is the one that blows up or fucking commits suicide. So
You just need to find the key.
if you stand out in the open, fucking shoot them all, and you get that one straight away, you can just sit there fucking shooting all of them. That's what I mean. I figure out everything on my own. Well, not all of it. I mean, you showed me a few places to go, and a few things to do, and the KO job. But did you know about this? Oh yeah, you did. This is where I learned it as well. From my Jinxie girl. I bet you're fucking sexy hot. 22. Oh. Shut up, Sam.
Okay, same
Shut up,
as
Ghost. Enough. Arr,
you
arr.
have the key and liberate it by any means necessary.
Well, when you're a military man, a soldier, whatever, you do kind of turn into an animal. Or a beast or something. They turn you into something. You're no longer a civilian. You're something else. Something, I wouldn't say better, but more scary. That's for sure. No, you first. Doesn't exist anyway. Where is he? Oh no, he's not there. Where am I gonna go? I'm not going anywhere. How do I get this guy all the way over here?
Got the keys? Then please admit yourself aboard.
That's weird. How do I kill that security guard? I don't even remember shooting him. And I couldn't have thrown him that far with the railgun. Could I?
Approach the signals, hit them with that hacking device. And remember to keep up your speed. Don't want those miscreants to catch up and take you down.
That's right. I need to. Oh, for fuck's sake! I really hope they don't fucking do that to me as soon as I finish this. I did it! I did it! I didn't lose any armor! Yeah! Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! I finally did it! Oh, it's one of the challenges I put to myself.
Losing those meritless lowlifes. I'll make some calls.
No armor lost, people. On hard. So there's no reason to be calling me on it when I can do it on all levels. That means everyone else can do it too. Not doubting your abilities, Jinxie. You probably do this as a joke as well. I know, a bit of extra cash goes a long way. Man, $500,000 when you spent, you know, you're fucking blowing your wad. Squirted your purse. Well, that's a nice one. I've got a new saying now, squirted your purse. Well, I got a lot of female players
Okay.
that I know, so... For a guy, for a bloke, which is a bit gay, you blow your wad, which, that's what I do. But for all me female players, they squirt their purse. Which is what Jinxie just did. She's like, I had a bit of money, but I'll say, what'd you buy, girl? Business or cars again? Or you're chasing all the sales before they're gone? But that's what you did, you squirt your purse. Well, you can consider that little precious gem of yours, family jewels of yours, a precious purse that holds, you know, your valuables. Oh, your tits, they're just knockers. I bet you got a nice pair of them too. Knock it off, Ghost. Settle down. Hey, 20 years of single life, I'm going to be a bit naughty. But don't take it as I'm hitting on you or blah, 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 blah. There's no romance in the air. Just gaming, my friends, just gaming. That's why, you know, fuck, if anything, I'll tell you them bloody stories to scare you off me. Of anything, like, especially the girls, like, don't feel sorry for me, don't want to be with me. You get the wrong idea. Yeah, I am a gentleman and I'm a nice person and blah, 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 all that crap. Yeah, well, there you go, girl. You didn't do it all on your own. Today, yeah, well, I've got most of everything that I wanted to get. I think I got everything that's on sale. And upgraded things that, you know, while that shit's on sale. The jam is not on sale. Like, there's a lot of things that are still up there, but you need, well, they're cheaper than they were if you've got certain things. But whatever's on sale, you know, grab it while it's hot. That's my motto. But obviously, yeah, it's ending because something new just popped up on the, and it's getting close to that house thing as well. Yeah. Good. Like, if you got all the biker businesses or whatever, that once they're all fully upgraded and once they're like ready to sell, you'll make about 5 mil plus your club. All up. When that's all ready to sell, a little bit of running around, a little bit of fucking around, and you got yourself 5 mil. Right, and have you got one of these things, girl? Bet you do. It keeps everything line. Okay, I've got the coke to do. And that's it. The cash is almost up. I mean, the cash took a bit of a hit. That was ready to go too. The mess almost ready to go. Yeah, get one of these because it helps. Like, it keeps everything in check. You can resupply everything from here, but don't sell it from here. Go to like your bunker, your sell houses, and go from there. That way you've got more time on the clock. I just restock everything here. But it is like the best place to keep everything in check. Even your CEO stuff, like that. All this here, I had to change to, you know, the CEO, but then I can access this and see what's going on with that. And that's full, that's full. Alright. I had to move my ass. But like, look, there you go. I made $3 million on my weed. And I get about close to 500,000, like $500,000 on this. I've only had this for a short while, but there you go, $8 million on this. That's what I mean. I could have had the oppressor over and over again. I just don't want the fucking thing. I've got other things that are faster and will give that oppressor more nightmares than me buying an oppressor. I got my jet. I blew $4 million on the jet. The Raiju. And I might, because I'm nostalgic, I might buy the Hydra. But I don't like the name. Hail Hydra! Let's do the Avengers, but they have the Avenger too. Like, what the fuck? Really? Come on, dudes, come on. You can't get any more creative than using a movie title for a vehicle. That big helicopter fucking plane thing, that's the Avenger. It's also the title to the fucking movie, Avengers. The only difference is an S at the end. Hydra. That is spelled exactly the same way as the enemy of Captain America and the world at the time. The first Captain America, that's where Hydra all came from. And Skullface and all the rest of it. Oh, what's the guy's name? Like the dude that touched the Tesseracts? No, the Soul Stone. No, it was the Tesseract. He was seeking the Soul Stone. And that basically he became the Keeper. Because in the later movies, he's the Keeper. Not only does Thanos meet the leader of the Hydra, but I'm not sure who goes there of the Avengers, but they're like, "You're here?" And he's like, "Yeah, this was my punishment." That's what I mean. The multiverse does exist, but once you make a choice, it ceases, all them verses or them worlds cease to exist. They only exist before you've made a choice or a decision or whatever. After you make that choice or decision, the timeline is written, basically. Where they say it's written in stone or it's finally written or it's recorded in history, that's why we can't go back in the past, because it'd have to be rewritten. That's why there are timekeepers. The first show about it was Doctor Who. Even though he kept on going, like, he was very nostalgic with but you got to think about the time when that show came out. And who brought it out? It was BBC, so it's English. So it's going to be very nostalgic and very English and old school, basically. But they're like, oh, he's flying around in a spaceship phone box. I mean, that was the time. But it's also unthinkable. You walk into a phone box and it's like this giant room. And his sonic screwdriver. One little tool can do everything. Heal someone, fix something, change something. Because he was a Time Lord, and it's like, well, a timekeeper. They're not time lords. They're not lords. They don't lord over us. They keep time. They make sure that the timeline and the decisions that are made, like, they don't make the decisions for you. They just keep the choices, basically the choices there open for the period of time that it's allowed. Once you've made the choice, you have to close that timeline. But in the meantime, they've got to maintain every multiverse, every timeline. And it's not one entity. It's not one being. So you can't say God. God is one very small subordinate in a very big machine. It's like Mother Nature. And yes, mother, female. Because a male couldn't do that kind of job. Yes, a father is really good at, looking after children, but mother, well, how's it go? There's a thing about mother, and I've learned this very quickly. It's like if you tick them off, well, you don't want to tick your mum off. You may see, like something, most people will see a frail old woman, but how's it go? That's a woman with, a very wise woman with a lot of experience and a know-how, and how's it go? She may may be able to physically hurt you, but with all her knowledge, wealth of knowledge, she may able to. But with Mother Nature, it's different. You piss her off, well, we all know what happens when we piss Mother Nature off. Really, volcanoes, tsunamis, earthquakes, tornadoes. That's all Mother Nature. That's all nature. That's all nature fighting back, saying, "No, we've had enough. You pushed us too far." Yes, there are natural occurrences, devastating occurrences that happen, but if you're stupid enough to build in an area where you know for a fact, I mean, there's a place in America they call Tornado Alley. So why go and build in that alley? Yeah, I know the lands are very fruitful, like you can grow a lot of crops and stuff like that, but how's it go? Don't think I'm going to be living in a place they call Tornado Alley. Not if I have to build every year, rebuild every year. I mean, I live in far north Queensland. That's bad enough. What people call devastating cyclones, I call a fucking small storm or a large storm. Every single cyclone since the late 80s to the early 90s, I have walked in and had no problem doing so. Because if nature wants me to die, it will kill me. But how's it go? Every time I freely had to able to walk through a cyclone, I even went fucking swimming out in the ocean because it's the only time you get fucking waves up in North Queensland. Surfing, boogie boarding, fucking the biggest waves you'll ever see in North Queensland is when a fucking big cyclone or storm's here. The seas, man, fucking they'll fucking just churn them out. The amount of wind that's going on, the reef doesn't even stop it. That's the thing with it. We don't get waves because of the reef. It basically, it's a breaker. All the way down to about the Gold Coast. And then down near the Gold Coast, the reef sort of peters out, so they get all the waves down there, and as you get further down the coast, you get more waves. So I've only learned how to surf and boogie board and take big waves in cyclones and big storms, because that's the only time we get big waves. That's the only time the reef isn't a problem. But I have no fear of walking into a cyclone. And, man, I've seen shitloads of damage, big winds and shit like that. I don't bother taking, like, I'll walk in a pair of shorts and a shirt. I don't even take my hat because I know I'll get blown off my fucking head. I literally take nothing with me. Because, yeah, it's either going to get soaked or fucking blown off. Pair of thongs, shorts, a shirt, maybe a fucking waterproof jacket, that's about it. Maybe. If I plan to go and get wet and go swimming, I don't even bother with that. I don't even bother with a towel. Like, what's the point? Just going to get wet on the way home, so basically, and you don't need to take a shower after you get out of the fucking salt water, because on the way home, you get all that salt water rinsed off. Mate, I'm a Queenslander. I'm fucking through and through Aussie. Love the ocean. Love nature. The further away from civilization, the better. Basically, my house I'm going to turn it into a suburban farm. My surrounding neighbours are probably going to fucking hate me. And we've looked into it, we're allowed to have 1 cow if we got sufficient room, and we got sufficient room. Why do I want a cow? Milk. I want a dairy cow. And they're the most placid, loving, affectionate fucking animals. I also want a pig. I don't know if I'm allowed to have a pig. We gotta look into that one. But I want chooks. For fresh eggs. Like, we've got to get back onto the veggie garden. No, not just weed, everything else like tomatoes, herbs, peas, beans, lettuce, capsicum. Oh, I love my capsicum. I'll tell you a story from my past. Like, this is what I mean. I love the ingenuity and thinking of people, and especially kids. Once upon a time, my neighbour had, when I was a kid, when I was a kind of normal kid, my neighbour had a capsicum tree. And I love my vegetables and fruits. But I kept on picking the capsicums before they were ready. Like, they never got any capsicums off the tree. And then they said, stop picking them. How I got around that is I'd eat it off the fucking tree. And I got caught. And the only thing I said to my neighbour was, well, you told me to stop picking them. You never said anything about eating it straight off the fucking tree. And I was only a kid. That's why I let my kids pretty much like make their own choices, their own decisions. And they got really weirded out when I, as a parent, turned around and went, I'm not going to stop you. I'm not going to tell you no. And they're like, why not? I'm like, well, if I tell you no, you're still going to do it, right? And they're like, yeah. Well, there you go. I was a kid once. And like I said, 9 times out of 10, my kids would rather sit at home. I'd be chilling in my room playing video games or whatever, smoking. They'd be, and the only rule I said was keep it down and don't bother me. And if you make a mess, clean the fucking thing up. I don't want to be cleaning up after you cunts. That's it. That's why I got along with my kids. I wasn't just their parent, I was their best friend. All their mates, oh, your dad's fucking awesome. I wish my parents were like yours. And it's like, my kids also know the other side of me as well. I mean, and they've heard stories about what I've done in my past, how easily and quickly I can snap and fucking hurt someone. I don't intentionally, intend to do shit like that, but sometimes it can't be helped. I'm not a perfect parent either. Like, my kids know I won't be happy if you bring the cops to my fucking doorstep. Especially when I'm not in trouble. Or it's got nothing to do with me. Like, the only thing it's got to do with me is, Mr. Ghost, your kids are in trouble again. It's like, oh yeah, what'd they do this time? Like, I'm not surprised they're in trouble. I'm not surprised they've done something. It's like, what did they do? Is it something that... And usually the cop will go, shit, we're all kids once. Shit, we were fucking seeing your old fucking girl fucking about the same thing. Oh, it's something I've done, all right. Well, then I can go easy on them. I mean, that's the other thing. Most of the coppers I know, they know the punishment that I'm going to give my kids is a lot worse than anything they can give them. And that's the other thing. You want a kid with me, I'm old school, tough love. Which means the laws don't apply to me. My kid fucking turned